Hey everybody, this is Shane at Liquidlogic Kayaks, and I wanted to just do a quick rundown on outfitting the new Homeslice. The outfitting for the Homeslice is a little bit different, so I just thought I'd show you a few pointers so you can sort it out pretty easily. You're going to get a fit kit that will come with the boat, and it's going to have everything you need in there. It's going to have your hip pads to put on the sides, tighten up the sides of your seat, some shims if you need to tighten it up a little bit more. And then it's going to have the foot outfitting, which is a big stack of foam that makes it so you can adjust it to the length of your legs. And you can see how they're cut at an angle here so that it fits your heels and your toes pressed forward. There's a big block, then there's different spacers that you can fit all the way out, to the shortest folks. And then there's this funky little piece, and that guy goes right in the very tiny end of the Homeslice, so that goes right on the very front. All right, so that's all your foot foam there. As far as the outfitting goes, I recommend that you try the boat first in the centered position. And that way, in theory, you're gonna have fairly even access to dip in the bow or dip in the stern. And then if you feel like you wanna have more of an active stern, you can just loosen up these screws, just a couple of turns, 2 on each side. Loosen up that back band, and then you can slide the seat back, just a little bit. Then tighten those back down either side. And the same goes for the thigh braces, get yourself set up. Okay, tighten it all back down. All right, and same goes for the bow. So if you wanted the bow to be more active or to be easier to drop into the water, you can slide your seat forward, and that's going to make the bow more active. So cool little trick with the hip pads and shims. It's got all that Velcro on there, and it's really strong, so it can be kind of a pain to get into position, but the paper trick makes that all a lot easier. Just put a little paper over that Velcro, and then you can slide it into position. All right, and then you can still move it around because it's not sticking. Move it around till you like it, pull the paper out, and then it sticks to the Velcro. Close her up, and your hip pads are set. Ideally, you have 2 pieces of paper. Makes it a lot easier. You can do them at the same time. Get that thing set. Pull the paper out. Bam. Now, the way to start working out with the foot foam, the first thing you got to do is take out the front wall, and it's in there tight, so you kind of got to knock it over, basically. And so what I'll do is tip it up on its side, and then you can just press really hard on it and pop it out. And there's your front wall. Knock that sucker out. Then you'll take that small piece, and it's got little beveled edges on the side. You're going to run that all the way up in the front. And then take these guys out. You put the big one up there. And then you can try it. If you're a little taller, you might try it just with that big piece up there and see how it feels. I'm gonna put one more in there and just see how it goes. Oh, that's close. Right, so my toes feel really good there, but I think what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna cut a section of this off right here so that I can add that and have a little bit more length on my heels. So in fact, I could even just tear it. You can cut it really easily with a serrated knife as well, or just a river knife or whatever. I'll take that, shove that in between my heels. That's it. And what's kind of cool is the way I cut that off, it actually fits into the arch of my foot as well. And the reason we like the foam is because it's so firm and it stays put, once you get it in there. It's also really easy to fine tune and adjust with a Sureform. You know, you can just sand it down, or even a knife, you know, you can trim off little sections. If you've got really long feet, you might want to make it so that they can fold over the top of the outfitting. So cut little scoops out where your toes go. If you paddle barefoot, which, you know, some people are going to do, you can trim out little places for your toes to drop in there and all that kind of stuff. The nice thing is with the Homeslice, you know, I'm actually wearing the Hayaks Astral stuff. It's pretty sweet. Now, then what I would do is I take those pieces back out. And I'm actually gonna glue them all together so that they're nice and stable. And I'm just gonna use a little bit of this. Super 77, stay put, carpet glue, it all works. I'm just gonna kind of move through this quickly, and then I can start putting them together. All right, I got little guy, goes on the front of the big guy, centered up. Then first extension, and then the heel support. And then I'm just gonna sneak that by the wall support, put that up in the front, check it out again. Sweet. So you can see I've kind of got it set up so that my heels will sit on this higher part, and then the ball of my foot goes down into that depression there. Like that. Super comfy. We can huck that back in there. Check it out. Nice. And then if you feel like, you know, you need to add some or take some away, you either Sureform it off or take another section and glue it on there and fill it out nice for you. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Get that Homeslice. Let's go out and let's do some ripping later.